Hi, thank you for tuning in. My name is Roberto Jaques, and we're going to be talking today from parental tips that are provided by Don Carmelo to parents that have written to him, and we'll go over some of his tips, okay? Um, Today we're going to be talking about the purpose of behavior. All behavior has a purpose, um, and except for seizures, behavior occurs, there was a reason for the behavior. That, for example, there's several reasons for behavior. One reason for behavior is to avoid something. For example, a child um, might be told he's going to go to the dentist today. And he goes, I don't want to go. He'll start screaming and crying or whatever, to avoid going to a dentist. That's avoidance. Sometimes another one is a child might decide that they're in a room or in a place where they want to be at. I don't want to be here. For example, they could be out at, the classroom and doesn't want to be in the classroom anymore, or one doesn't want to be in his room. I want to get out. So does certain behaviors to try and get out of the situation. So that's escaping. Another one, uh, kids, and of course, we're talking about also parents and other adults and so forth. Is that kids will do things to get tangible stuff. Maybe to get some kind of a prize, to get a new toy, a ball, something, a book, something tangible, something that you can hold, you know, so or something that they can see and so forth. Another one is of course untangible things like praises or uh, giving some kind of praise for what they did. Things that we ordinarily hopefully do the same time that we do the other kinds of behaviors when they do well. Of course, the last one are those five is attention, and even though attention is familiar to the other ones, some of them is attention. The reason I bring that up is because it's very common. Kids love attention. Kids love people to give them attention, especially parents and or people they favor. They want their attention. So they'll do things to get your attention. You may be sitting down, reading. They'll go up to you and, mom, dad, whatever, and they want attention. And if you want to provide attention to a child, it's important to do it when his behaviors are appropriate. Avoid giving attention to a child when they're not. What happens after a behavior gives you a clue as to what the behavior has done. For example, if a child, going back to the tangible things, if a child does certain behavior and every time he does that, he gets money, well, obviously, he's going to be doing that behavior again because he's going to be able to get what he wants. He's going to be able to get something that for him, that behavior is worth doing. If he's not getting if he does a certain behavior and the outcome is not what he wants, that behavior is not going to last. If every time he cries because he wants ice cream and doesn't get ice cream at all, he's going to stop asking for ice cream because it's not worth it for him, right? So all behaviors have a purpose, and just focusing and looking at what is the outcome of the behavior gives you a clue as to why they do the behavior. Now there are times when behaviors occur and we don't know why. We don't know why Johnny is going to run looking angry, kicking the walls, wherever. We don't know. We think we might know. Well, he's angry because of this or that. And so sometimes we have to be like detectives. Let me give an example. A child, nonverbal, small child, had no problems eating. And all of a sudden, one day he starts chewing his food and then he will spit it out. He'll say, well, what's with this kid? Is he angry? Does he not like the food? He has eaten that food before and now he spits it out. What's going on? Well, what was happening with the child is that he had a sore throat, so it was hard to swallow. But at the same time, he liked the taste of whatever he was eating, maybe an apple, chew it, and then after a while spits it out because it was hard for him to swallow. So focusing on to what was occurring helps, and of course it's playing detectives again. Okay, so for a child, it's going to be important to find out why that person is doing what they're doing. And sometimes they'll tell us, I don't want to go to the dentist. I don't want to go there. I want to get out of my room. It's boring. I want to go someplace else. Well, okay. At least you know. Okay? And so, again, we want to always stay calm when dealing with our children. We want to be able to listen to what they have to tell us. And sometimes they're not going to get what they want. I mean, that's not what we do. We're not here to give the child whatever they want. Sometimes they have to learn that, you're going to have to wait, or maybe you cannot have what you want. Yeah? But we do it always calmly, respectfully, and we don't need to be harsh with the children when we want to avoid giving them something. So now you know the reason or the purpose of the behaviors. Sometimes the reason, as I said before, it's hard to find out the reason, but most of the time, we can figure out, we stay calm. Okay? So thank you for tuning in, and we'll be talking more about behaviors. And be free to write to us if you have any comments or questions or suggestions. Thank you very much.